What's going on, boys? Today we're going to be turning the interior of our project car, our Hyundai Sonata, into a bit of a cyberpunk wonderland, whatever you want to call it. So this is what we're going to do. There are already 2 screens in this car. Actually, a friend was in this car. He was sitting in the back and the screens were on and he was like, yo, your car looks like so cyberpunk with the screens like that. Now from my side, I was like, project car, I could have installed the newer screen in the dashboard actually, but it was just more fun to have that one over there and have, that one which has Apple CarPlay and has the rear camera and stuff. But it got me thinking, why not just go full cyberpunk on the car? Why not just go full cyberpunk, embrace it? So what do? The first screen that's in the car is a little pricey. So yeah, I didn't want to buy another one of those, but TEMU to the rescue with this. Not the box, it's this. But we have a problem. This is actually for a Subaru, and this is not a Subaru. It's a Hyundai. My plan is to remove the screen from, basically this stuff over here because I don't need any of that. So I'm going to remove the screen and I'm looking for mainly the camera functionality because a lot of the wiring is not going to be compatible with the Hyundai Sonata obviously, so that's what I'm going to have to do. This power cable, the first step was I removed the connector for this power cable because obviously the connector doesn't fit into my car, so I removed that. And look, we don't have to worry about this for now, so I'm just gonna disconnect this actually. So here you can see me cutting up the connector that I bought in order to strip the red power wire and the black ground wire and connect it to the corresponding wires at the back of the screen. Moment of truth, boys. I have loosely connected the wires on the screen to the wires on this plug. If this works, obviously I'll shorten this whole thing, but I just want to see if I can power on the screen. And hopefully I can, because if I can't, this will be a really short video and I don't know what I'm gonna upload this week, so. In the car, okay, I'm gonna double check the connection. Please power on, screen. Please power on. Okay, I'm gonna pop this into the car's 12-volt port and let's hope for the best. Not working. So with this setback, I had to now troubleshoot. I rechecked the connections. I stripped down the wires even more to expose more of them, hoping that that would make a stronger connection. And I was actually getting a little frustrated because on the owner's manual or the wiring manual for this head unit, these 2 wires were indicated to be power and ground. So I couldn't understand why it wasn't turning on. Okay, boys, we seem to maybe have a disaster on our hands. The screen from a Subaru isn't connecting. So, yeah, you guys saw me try it out. It's not connecting. I don't know why, because the 2 wires are definitely power and ground, right? Like if I'm wrong in the comments, please let me know, but a red wire should be power, the black wire should be ground, so I don't know why it's not turning on. Did I just start an entire video and it's just gonna be a failure? But okay, let's ask the internet. Okay, I've got some answers from our good old friend, the internet. So turns out that sometimes a screen needs more than the basic power to ground. It might need some constant 12-volt connection, yada yada kind of stuff. So there was another wiring loom in here. I was ignoring all the other wiring looms because I was assuming I don't need them because this is not a Subaru. I basically cut off the Subaru connector because, it's not going to fit into this car, so that's off. I joined up these 2 wires and the black is just still another ground wire, but I joined up these 2 wires and I connected them to, the original harness here. So this looks like a mess right now, but bear with me, boys, bear with me. I know it looks like a mess right now, but let me just explain what's happening. So anyway, we've got this going, right? This is just just an adapter connector I ordered online. It didn't come with the kit. This is obviously so that I can power the screen. These two wires coming from the head unit, I connected to red and black, obviously corresponding with this connector. So red and black from the head unit connected to red and black here. But then what I also did is on this wiring loom here, which I'm gonna clean up because it has a whole bunch of things that I don't need. On this wiring loom, I took the red and black wires that I showed you earlier. I connected yellow and red, and I connected it to the red wire of the connector, and I basically just connected black to black again, right? So since I only need yellow and red and black from this loom, I'm gonna clean everything else up just to make it neater. But for now, I'm hoping and praying that this works. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. Again, you might be like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? I got sent this screen by TEMU, so thank you very much. Remember, the point is to have 3 screens on the inside of the car, just going full cyberpunk. We've got the purple lighting going. So this is a project car, boys. It's a daily driver project car. We're having fun with it, okay? So that's why I'm suffering like this. Anyway, okay, boys, what I have here is an entire contraption of wires and looms, but I really hope our screen works. So let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna look at it, boys, so you guys let me know if it's working or not. Okay, I'm waiting for this one to turn on. Okay, this one's on. Please, come on. Is it working? I'm not seeing or hearing anything different down here, but nothing's burning, so I don't know. All right, this one's booted up, so if this is working, I'm hoping it's booted up by now, so please, 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 please. Yes! 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 Oh, please! What? Oh my goodness. Life. Oh, that looks sick. Yo, that's oh, that looks so cool. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, guys, it's so smooth. Oh my goodness, it works. It works. You guys have no idea how long I've been down here. I've been down here for at least 2.5 to 3 hours trying to make this work. Because I'm not a mechanic, you know, everything I do on my channel, if you see me working on my car, it's all thanks to the internet, basically YouTube, where you guys are watching this. That's where I find tutorials and things. So yeah, this might seem easy to some people. It's really hard to me because I'm not a mechanic, but yo, this is awesome. Okay, our jerry rig system is working. Now what I want to do is I want to clean up these wires. So what I had to do now is clean up the wires on the back, because of course we are planning to mount the screen as an external screen, meaning not part of the actual head unit of the car. We're planning to mount it as an external screen. So I had to clean up the wires at the back as best as I can, because we are going to get a mounting bracket for it or find some other way to mount it to the outside of the car. Basically, I had to figure out which wires I didn't need and which ones weren't important. And I was doing this hoping I wouldn't accidentally cut something important, but I had to do this because I obviously can't have the whole wiring loom hanging off the back of the head unit, because most of it isn't necessary. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but again, it had to be done. Okay, and this is our cleaned up version. I hope the screen still works. Let's give it another test. Oh, we've got life, boys. Okay, now, obviously, in order to live out our cyberpunk fantasies, we don't need this Subaru stuff because, you know, it's not going to fit in here. We need just the screen, and mounting it to the car is going to be a story for another day. But anyway, so let's get that off. There are some screws here, obviously holding it to this bracket. This part is pretty straightforward. Remove the screws, get the screen out. I'm gonna save them in case I need them. I'm gonna say never destroy anything when modding your car. Like I didn't just destroy the entire wiring loom. But yeah, never destroy anything when modding your car. Basically, don't do what I do. We have just the screen. We have our screen. So we're gonna need a bracket for it. We're gonna need some kind of, whoa, it's upside down. We're gonna need to have it the right way around, first of all. And of course, we're gonna have to connect the front facing camera. I do have this camera which I want to mount to the front of the car so that it can be a nice front facing camera that's outside the car. And yeah, it will give us a really nice view on the screen. It will be helpful for just seeing stuff lower on the ground. So I am gonna integrate this into the screen. In the next video, we are gonna be mounting the screen to the car and connecting the front facing camera. So definitely come back for that. That's gonna be another adventure on its own. But yeah, I think for today, I'm gonna take the win. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. Please comment, let me know where to mount the screen. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this crazy mod. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.